paisanos. So yeah, sorry about that. We're gonna do a solo thing tonight. I don't know why that intro wouldn't play, and it's really odd. Like the CPU on the computer is like hogging power right now for something. I don't understand, but let us get going on this. Close out a couple tabs here. We're gonna do the what do you call it? First contact day thing. It's under PvE, and it's all the way up here at the top. Just hit A on it, and it'll queue you up really quick. I'm standing by this bridge officer person because I'm waiting for a thing to end. I'll show you here. Waiting for that to end. Hopefully, from doing this one queue, that'll happen, and then I can start something else. But I need that one to finish so I can start it, so, you know, it's like, whoa! Now, be warned. There's a part in here I am going to have to mute the game chat, and that's when we launch the rockets, which I'll explain everything once we get in there. And while we're waiting to launch into the event, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been subscribing recently. You guys are amazing. And just to let you know, if you have content that you want to post that's family friendly, check out in the description below on the video on YouTube about my group that I have to help smaller content creators like myself share their videos around. And I'll make another video about why I'm doing that and why I decided to do that. But anyway, enough of that. We're here. We're in the First Contact Day PvE event. We have 50 seconds to tell you what's going on. So, see that rocket? It's green. So we look at the right corner of the screen. You see green, sucko. You see an E, H, and S. What we're gonna do is try to collect parts. Now we have to have one of each part, and my personal goal is to get purple by the time we're done. Now the area I'm looking at right there, the blue is 1, yellow is 1, and red is 1. Each of those areas have a like thing you can search to get the parts. And then after we get done searching, you then modify your rocket, and then once you modify a rocket, it'll increase the part grade if you do it well enough, and then you launch. So that's what we're going to show off right now. So here's the first one. This is the stabilizer part. You just search and then go from here. Ooh, we got a great stabilizer part. Now, I have had this thing backfire on me and catch on fire, so you gotta be careful. And I actually like doing this. This is fun. Like you probably see, I think it's somebody's just sitting there, or a couple people just sitting here because they don't want to do it and they just want the rewards, so on and so forth. But to me, that takes the fun out of it. You're gonna be here. Let's get it done. You know, let's have fun with it. This is a very simple event, very simplistic, and it doesn't do any harm. I think at most it's like 15 minutes. You don't really get anything for winning or losing. All you get is some stuff for participating, and that's all that matters. Alright, so we got the 3 parts. Now, we have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Now we can go for the hunt for the purple part. I'm actually going to try to get a blue hole before I even go hunt for purple. Hey, look at that. Speak of the devil. And we drop. Now, I can sit here for 3 minutes, but that'd be boring. Let's continue our hunt. And I'll actually walk around the area I won't grab the first one. You got another one here. That takes you back over towards the yellow area. You see where it intersects. And it's just, what do you call it? God, I can't think about what it's called. It's like a recreation of the first contact day or days leading up to it, where Cochrane built the rocket with the help of the Enterprise E crew and launched into space. Enters warp 1, I believe, and gets noticed by the Vulcans, and then they come, and that's where the first contact is made. Changes everything with the way people live their life. It brings them onto the galactic scale. And I don't want no good stabilizer. I want excellent. All I gotta say is, I got sinus problems today. Ooh. Hello. Coughing up crap all day long. Now, you don't always get lucky. I don't know how the loot tables work for this, but you can make it work once you get back to the table and what's it called? Once you edit your stuff, that's when you know. Not really know, but that's when you turn things around, I guess it would be. Just exploring a little bit. We only explored about one side of this whole area, and we didn't even do the full side, so just be known. More junk. Hey, that's a great stabilizer. Never mind. I was like, we did good. We did a lot better. No, we didn't. That's okay. We got 19 seconds. Then we can't search for anything anymore. That's when the fun time begins, and that's when I will mute the game. Alright. We're going to go back. So once you collect your parts, we go back to our table and we modify. You got like 25 seconds to get back to your table. That way you have time to turn stuff in if you're all the way on the back side. Bum bum bum. Alright, workbench. Alright, we got a minute to do this. This is the particle thing. And this is how you increase your stuff. Hopefully. Hopefully I can get some purple. There we go. Got purple engines. I don't want engines anymore. I want hull. Give me a hull and shielding. Okay. Alright, I muted that thing. Reason why I had to mute it is because Steppenwolf comes on. It's the song that, who is it? Gets played in the movie First Contact when the Vulcans sit down to greet the humans and Cochrane hits the jukebox and it plays. Bum, bum, bum. And yeah, you see the rockets. There's the Cochrane statue. Bum, bum, bum. Oh yeah, that's where we were, so. Thank you. Actually, I want to see. Ooh, we won. Yeah. Alright, let's leave map. That way we can turn the sound back on. There we go. Elgato sound back on. There we go. Choose rewards. Temporal. Crap, I gotta check. Yeah, temporal. I'm trying to make the pistols. I'm trying to make the pistols for one reason only. And no, temporal. Okay. Because I'm trying to get a set built. I only need one more day, or I can try to get it. And now what I'm doing here is the reputations. You usually see me burn through this really fast, but I will explain it here. Alright, so once you get to a certain level, you then unlock the reputations. And as you level up the reputations, you get newer things. Like tier 1, you get Delta Quad, Transwarp, you can make equipment, and you get passive abilities. And those are armor penetration, physical conducting or conditioning, sorry. I can't read that well. Slot 2 for Delta is enhanced armor penetration and advanced engines, which are your tier 2 passive abilities. So you get more armor, space consoles, or deflector and torpedo. And then 3 is traits and more things to build. And then so on and so forth. And then once you hit 5, you get a new active thing, which I gotta see. Which I have the Dyson Sphere one. Which I will read that once we unlock more of that. I'm just making sure I got them all done. And then you get items you have to turn in for these ones, like a Borg neural processor that you get from doing the harder instances, or if they have them, the ground or space PvE area where big groups of people meet up and then fight waves of enemies and do different objectives. You've seen the Dyson Sphere one whenever I first started. You're going to see one again sometime this week because I got to go get those Voss cybernetic implants and complete those. And then, yeah, competitive war games, which is a new one. Now, events. With the Zephyrin Cochrane, not Zephyr, the first contact event, you get a Zephyrin Cochrane Memorial Hologram. You turn it in, and once you turn in 4 of them, you get rewards. Now, you can get one new reputation thing for each day you turn in one. You get a multiple choice item, which is different marks. So that's pretty cool. And now the thing I just got for turning in 4 of them, which is a hollow emitter for a shuttle. Which I'm put that down there. This R&D thing was from completing the actual event. This is from reputations. And here is the actual toy rocket. And then this is an engine that you get, which we're going to go to all that in a second. Where's my character? There you are. Okay, I guess it is a spaceship thing. No? Okay. Well, we go to visuals. Come down here. I don't have any engines I can change, but say I want to make something. Actually, I do. Haha, there we go. I can put impulse on. If I want to do deflector, I can put that on. And shielding, if I wanted to change that, I could. So, I'm going to launch into space. I'm going to show you what we just did. I know this game's not really user friendly, but with enough practice you learn it. And I'm going to try to make better videos explaining all this. When I say better videos, I mean actual scripted videos of this being explained easier. Whew. Okay. So what I'm going to do... Here we go. So there's the deflector thing that I put. I don't like that. That looks nasty. I'm going to take that off. Now, I'm going to take this off and see what changed. Okay, so you see where that yellow is? I'm pretty sure that's what changed. Go back to ship, go to visual, go to impulse, equip that on. Bam, there you go. That's what changed. There's a purple glow around that now. It's more noticeable with the deflector. But this ship does not do well with a big old deflector like that. And the only reason why I don't replace my engines is I want this set. I really do. So, yeah. That's 26 or 25.8. This 26. This does better flight turn turn rate, full speed, and turn rate whenever it's... Why does that lose turn rate? Oh, in full throttle. Okay. So let's see how this looks. Ooh, look at that. That looks pretty nifty. Oh god, big ship flying around. Let me come to a complete stop. We'll move that one more time. And here's what it looks like normally. I like the other way. I like it with that stuff on there. It gives it more of a flavor. That's just me, though. There you go. And that is the event stuff. Now I need to move this down and put protective status on that. And find out where this goes. There's the Delta. I'm thinking that toy is for the ground, since I don't see it here. But you can get non-combat pets, which is what that Delta flyer is. That just is there for show. But since I'm done with that, what we're gonna do is Delta Quad. Let's well, I warp out. And now we're going to transwarp to the Delta Quad. Transwarp. Delta Quad. Here's a cool little thing. You guys probably seen this before. Bam, we do the spore jump, the transwarp. Ooh, I had a like pop my knee really bad. Ooh, god, that hurt. I'm just refreshing my page on my PC real quick. Alright, let's see where we gotta go. Okay, I guess I gotta find the right mission. Breaking the wall. Bali Prime. So if you guys don't know much about the Delta Quad, this is the Delta Quad here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sector blocks. The main importance, really the main importance that I feel are in here, is the Kabali system. That's where like this major part of the story goes, which is where I'm going to go while we look at it. Let me turn around here. Okay. Then you have the Fleet Research Lab, the Jolinane Dyson Sphere, and then this system, Argala. This is where you take your T6 ships to level up. Once I get a new ship, I will make a video just on what I mean by that. But to be able to access that, you have to get into the Delta Quadrant and be to a certain point in the game. But that, like I said, I'll explain that later on. That's something actually really important to know. The only other thing I can think about knowing about out here is just when you go to this place, it is like the open world PvE area, like I was talking about with the Dyson Sphere, or like you guys saw the other night in the Badlands. This is the Delta Quadrant version of that. And very amazing. And also it downgrades you to level 60. Or 51, sorry, 51. I gotta go out there. Holy crap. Let's take the teleporter, because I ain't walking that far. Hope this is in the right area. And yes, as you can tell, we get the fancy teleport. When I say fancy, I mean the 60s version, because my character's from that time era. I know I've made a video on how to use the what do you call them, the tailor, but I might make a video on what pieces and colors are used. Oh, they despawned, okay. Hold this choke point. I like to see it's not only my big gun messing up, it's all of my guns. Oh hey, look what finally finished. Right. I gotta go back to our space dock just for that. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. And I want to make a new video showing how to, what do you call it? Get fleet or duty officers from your fleet. I think that's very important for new starting fleets to know about, especially when you're a low player counted fleet, or player. You have less players than normal fleets. That's what I'm trying to say. Because it's up to you and your group to actually supply everything, which is going to suck. Because you're going to be running low on dilithium the entire time. Because most of the fleet stuff takes a decent amount of dilithium. Like, prime example, 12,500. That's a lot of dilithium. And, 400 marks. Not to mention these Starbase ones here. You donate a lot of duty officers and dilithium. Like, that takes its toll. And if you want any of the limit time stuff, you gotta make sure you can come up with 200,000 dilithium just for that. Like, that's a lot just to process. I kind of wish those would be permanent and not just limited timed. Because you kind of get screwed over as smaller fleets. That's why the Admiralty system's actually really good. And that's another thing I'll have to, talk about once I actually get a new Admiralty, systems, or group set up. Not new system, but new group set up. Because we left the last group that we were in because nobody helped the smaller fleets. And we were talking about what we were going to do for it. And I think we agreed, everybody has to be at least level 2 Starbase rank. Just to be able, or, just to start expecting to donate to other fleets. But I don't remember if that was exact, settings or whatnot. Okay. They're holding the ground. Move forward! Defeat them. Must defeat you all. Yes. Yes, go, my son. I guess I need a heal. Oh, hey, yeah, so that is, ground-based. Don't shoot me. I'm just launching my rocket. I launched my rocket off. Leave me alone. But yeah, you guys get the idea. Like, oh, he made me invisible with, or invulnerable with it. That's sick. All right, I like that armor. So, what is it? Konor has, what do you call it? The not cool armor on and shielding. Just got to get him the gun, which I really don't want to play through the mission again, but I might do it because the set's pretty cool. I didn't realize they did that for you. I thought it was them that got invulnerable, but they can put it on whoever they want, which is really nice. And my Twitch account, not count, but stream just froze on me on my phone, so I can't watch the chat. The whole reason why I have this up is so I can pay attention to what's going on. I gotta do this one now. There it goes. It's up and running again. Oh, God, that scared the crap out of me. Yes, give me that life. Crap, we got a triple. We must kill that thing. And we must kill it now. Okay, that's it. Let's use the big gun. Oh, hey, look, there's my medic. I'll switch back. My shield's fine. Look at that. All that exotic damage out. Bam. Wait, I thought I did 4. Where's this other one? Oh, this one didn't finish. Oh, I see how it is. There we go. Where are you? Oh. Gotta kill the support drone so he's not immune anymore. Hold position marked. That position. Now this one is more open with what's going on in the game, or in the area. The one in the what do you call that place? God, I can't even think about it. The area, Dyson Sphere, that's the one I'm thinking of. That area has, oh, I'll show you. It has areas like this, but instead of being like one mass of land and then it curves around top, it has a thing where all the areas meet up in the center and they break out into different sections. That's the kind of stuff you would see in that one. Like, again, if you watch the older stuff, that's what it is. Like, that thing is amazing to play, but it's, you gotta get in there from the beginning to get the most rewards. Now the Badlands is the same thing. Like all these are. If you're gonna stay there for the whole time, you got to get in there from when it starts to when it ends and play the whole time, even a couple times around, and you will get enough of this. Or what are they called? I haven't got one yet. Never mind. I can't show you the specific items that you use. As I scratch my head, I hope it is not coming over too hard. But you get the specific items used for the reputations that turn in for your equipment request. That's the easiest way I can think of to do them. But at the same time, if you don't do them, I understand. Like, if you have a group of 5 people, it's a lot easier to sit there and just queue up your whole group of 5 for an advanced instance. Which you haven't seen a lot of with us because we don't have a full group of 5, and I want to make sure we have that group before we do it. Ba-ba-ba. These missions can also be a little tedious. You just gotta bear with it and buckle down. The one thing I hate about the Delta Quad missions is it's just so long. So the Ancient Power Cell is a Delta Quad item. And the Iconian Data Probe is the other one. I don't know why we got both. I don't pay attention to the story anymore because I did that the one time I played through it. Ooh, and a superior upgrade. And, okay, how many of these do we got then? 2? Sweet. There you go. So I completed Temple. That is my first primary specialization complete. So now I'm just going to the top of the list here at Command and working my way down. And we go to Intel, Miracle Worker, and Pilot. This is my completed secondary, and then after I complete the primaries, I'll complete Command as a secondary as well. Might actually start using Command as a secondary because this one. Let me see here. Like, when not threatening, you get 1% crit chance for 10 seconds after incoming bridge officer or captain whole heal. Well, it increases the damage or your crit chances. When shot, you return damage to them. You're immune to torpedo damage. And it helps you generate less threat. And plus 10% shield healing. That is why I, personally, let me make that mission primary. Our last stand. That's why I personally like that. Just because I tend to draw a lot of aggro. And I don't want to have it. So that's why that's on. Now the good thing with... I guess I need this one for now. Good thing with the... If I can... command ability. Like, I can't think tonight for some reason. Drives me crazy. Get under some cover and fire. Or not. Because this game doesn't want my weapon. Oh, the command I like because it gives you high yield torpedo. And I forget what else it does. Like, gives you more health or whole healing, that kind of stuff. Crap. Alright, we got that stuff taken care of. Oh, wow, we actually got a medic in here. Didn't realize somebody used a hypo. Now, if you're wondering what the medic is, that is a thing I have a chance to summon whenever I use a hypo. And it is, I think, a smaller chance, but Don't shoot me. But is a big enough chance that I actually want to have that for ground. Oh God, that hurt. They're gonna die. They all respawn. Did you just go? Yeah, he did. Hey, there's the last one. Wonder where I had to go. Alright, let's go do this before I get shot again. Bam. That one's done. Whoa. Hold up, yo. You didn't need to shoot me. Okay, you might have because of that. I will admit that I might have deserved it. Still no need to shoot me. I'm still amazing. So we just disabled some consoles. Now we gotta disable teleporters. And these are the teleporters. And those are the people using the teleporters. I just got to do 3 of them total, so. Only one more? Well, okay, so the 2 are each considered a 1. I should have seen that, but I didn't. Since that one's done, I think we go to, what do you call it? Put bombs down. Over here. Make sure it ain't over here that I gotta do it. Nope. Hey guys, you're gonna get shot if my gun actually wants to register me hitting. Thank you, guy. And now that that's done, we place the charges. I'll let those guys fight everything out. I actually think I got 2 medics down. Which is actually... yeah, I got 2 medics down. That's kind of sick. Okay, I had 2 medics, but I think one of them just died. He might be going, why is he yawning? It's because I didn't sleep that much today. I had people show up at the house like right when I went to sleep. I spent most of the night searching for jobs. And that kind of sucks when you're up until about 4 a.m. on page 60 of a job search, and then next thing you know, it's 8 o'clock and you're awake because the house or people decided to come over and flat out wake you up. I really haven't had time to take a nap either tonight, today, which is really odd. Normally I do. But that's my problem. That ain't your problem. I'm sorry for yawning. I'm gonna try better. That's why I got cans of soda here. Doing the unhealthy thing, like chugging them. Oh God, they both died. Hey, stop shooting me. Ah, second nerds. Let me, you know, get out of here so I don't die. Oh, I was hoping they would have got.
We will not rest until our people are returned and the Kabali pay for their actions.
Yes, this is the game lagging like that. Just a heads up. That's how it looks on my end. You're up. Where's the other guy? Right over here. Are you in my fire? Oh, hey, look, there you are. Oh, hey, we got another medic in. Yeah. We gotta defeat somebody. Oh, hey, it's that thing. Good thing I already got the broke. Man, you fly out there. I run up to everybody. I gave you a ranged weapon for that reason. So sometime this week we will be doing a first look at... Oh wait, the probes. Far Cry 5. As well as that new Gundam game that I got in, which is flippin' amazing. Like, I cannot tell you how much I love that game. Now, there's a lot of things I still have to learn, but I do have a notebook legitimately right next to me with a pencil on it. Where's the other one? It was like, I thought we killed all the things, but the notebook has my, what do you call them? Press and see what happens translations. Once I get a confirmation after doing the same thing multiple times, oh god, it's gonna blow. Ah, that's what you guys get. But once you do the same thing multiple times, you start understanding what this what this lettering means from a different language, and that's what I did. I took what is it? Move, attack, and deploy mobile suits from the ships. From the mobile suits set on top of a base, it was move and base. I hit X, brought up a main menu, and then went through the options in there. Found out the options that were important. One of them was upgrade to tech level, which is the third option. And then you go in there and hit X, and it'll upgrade it one level per turn if you have the money for it. So, pretty nifty. It's very complicated too, but complicated enough, or not complicated too much where you won't be able to understand what you're doing without reading. The one thing that's hard to note is what weapon each mobile suit has. So there's, what is it, YXBA, and you get weapons for those buttons depending on what suit you are. Speak to Harry Kim, okay. But at the same time, you know, you understand what it is once you use that same suit enough. But at the same time, I have to use this Google Doc translation, or it's a Google Doc now, but I use it. I saved it to a Google Doc because of using a FAQ. Yeah. I borrow the FAQ with the information for each unit, so that's why I brought it over to the Google Doc, so I can link the Google Doc and the videos for the game. That way people can go to that and see what's what for that. It is mainly about the suit types, I think. I think that's the best way to... God dang these tribbles. Get out of here. Right. What is this? No, we don't need any of that. Alright. Oh yeah, I gotta move that stuff down. And toggle protection status. Alright. Alright, that's all good. Now let's get along. Oh yeah, if your map is zoomed out too far, just hit the map button and zoom in, and as you can see, it zooms in. Pretty nice, pretty nifty. If it's zoomed in too far, you can zoom it out. Right trigger zooms in, left trigger zooms out when you're looking at the map. I might have to do an updated, like, controls for this game. Admiralty, right? Yep. So we just got 50,000 energy credits. That's a lot. Let's see how many credits we're at now. So yeah, we're still making our way up above 7,000 or 7 million, but we got a ways to go still. But it's so much easier getting the money from that than it is anything else. Granted, you don't get that type of money from everything, but
thank you for meeting us here. Yes,
blah blah blah.
Yes, I know.
Are you ready to leave? Thank you again for everything.
This is the one
I'm relieved that we've cleared this up and can move
mission I don't want to do,
Let's head
but
back to the city.
I'm gonna do it. Pretty much, if you've watched DS9, you know Tahari Kim was split into two different realities, I think it is. So they're
Don't worry.
see.
I'll take good care.
So there's one of them that died and one of them that didn't. And that's where it gets tricky and confusing and like, what the crap. And he's gonna get mad, he's gonna yell at people. And you're like, yo, chill, homie, chill. Still, look, we got another 50,000. Bum, 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 bum. And it's pretty nifty seeing how I think everybody has
Until the Vad War.
a Jemadar on them.
Can't stop until the Vad War.
I gotta see what the new mission is. Or the next mission name. So, when I talk about Delta Quad being long, this was like 4 missions in one. Same with this one and same with this one. That's why they take so long. Because the ones that are Act 1, 2, and 3, they take place on this planet, if I remember right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missions still is what we have.
We can't stop. But we've been fighting this war for nearly a year.
Alright, that ain't the right mission.
We can't stop. My son Jitanian is commanding our forces.
That ain't the right mission. That ain't the right mission.
We can't stop. Our forward base in the... We can't stop. We can't stop until the Vad War. Thank you for all your help. We can't stop until the Vad War leave our world. Our time to strike is now. We can't
Did I
stop
actually...
until we
Yeah.
fight.
So I gotta come over here. See what the next missions are.
The data from your mission against the Vadwar shows they're a bigger threat than...
There we go. I got that mission. Alliances, make primary. This is the one that's kind of interesting to do. Like, you actually have to do diplomacy. Which they had that in the DS9 Act as well. And I don't think the outcome matters in that one compared to this one. But I could be wrong. I hope I'm not, but I could be. That one we didn't get any extra money, but we got some XP, which is always good. Now we're going to depart system and engage. After this mission is complete, that is where the stream will end for the night, but I think we still got like 20 minutes left, depending on how long it takes me to do said mission. I just want to show you guys some of the single player stuff. We focused a lot on the multiplayer when streaming this game. Even when we were doing single player. Like, we still focused on multiplayer because we would go into missions as groups and show you how you can do things with friends. And if you are at all are curious about that, don't forget to check out on YouTube. I think it's a 7-hour stream. It's when Jarrett, B, and myself and a couple other people like played this game legitimately for 7 to 8 hours, leveling up our characters. And it's when temporal, what do you call them? The temporal probes first started. I was like recording each probe individually and showing you where they were, and just going through the missions together with the three of us was really fun. It was something different to do. Like, we normally just burn through the missions separately until we get to like the later in-game stuff like Delta Quad. Or yesterday, Jarrett and I played, what was that? Future Proof, I think it's called. Yeah, I think it's Future Proof. And like all we did was play through that together. And there's parts in that where you need a science officer, engineer, and a tactical guy to get different options whenever you talk to people. Alright, I gotta look civilized, so we gotta put the big stick away.
Gonna get you that tour. Sorry, the others are waiting for you in the conference room.
So I actually like this bridge a lot. Check this out, like, this is where your captain would sit. Just like sit right there. Tell everybody what's going on, do your thing. You got your I forget which chair this is. I think this is the first officer chair. And I think this is captain's chair. I think Janeway sat on this side. And then your pilot, which was, oh crap, what was his name? The one that married Torres, married Torres and had a daughter. Harry Kim sat right here, I believe. I think Torres was right here, and I think 7 and 9 was over here. And then Tuvok was over here? I don't know. I don't remember the last part of it. One of them could have been over there too. I know Harry Kim was over there. The pilot was here. We'll run into the pilot here in a little bit. Because there's... I'll show you this too. This is the captain's quarters. As you see out on the hull of the ship. Actually. Oh, I thought that was a picture. I was like, hey look, they got a picture here. Sit in the captain's quarters chair, but like, yeah, do your job. And that doesn't open. Conference room is over this way. So we got Neelix, Klingon, Romulan, the Doctor, 709, and Tuvok, and then Harry.
Let us begin.
And you get a nice little cutscene.
The Bentons have agreed to join our alliance. There are many other races in the Delta Quadrant in a position to help us defeat the Vaadwaur. It will be up to us to show them the benefits of joining us. 7, I would like you to contact the cooperative.
Yeah.
Cooperative should be amenable to our offer. Perhaps much to lose
And they brought Jerry Ryan back along with the actors for Neelix, Harry, and Tuvok.
The Hazari? This won't be easy, but I should be able to pull it off.
Captain Kim, we've arranged a meeting for you with the leaders of several Kazon sects.
I don't trust the Kazon, but I'll give it my best effort.
Doctor,
Oh yeah, and I forgot about the Doctor.
the hierarchy.
Richard Picardi, I think his name is.
One of their ships. Learn more about how
I can't believe I forgot about him. He's one of my favorite characters in the show.
I have several new subroutines that will be perfect for this mission.
As for you, I would like you to visit the Toure at Tanti, and then provide support to any of the others who require it.
Roger.
We need allies to turn the tide of this war.
We cannot fail.
We cannot fail.
You can leave if you return to the transporter room, though there is some time to speak with
Let's talk to
I never
Neelix.
thought I'd be a spokesperson for this alliance myself. And to the Hazari. I guess all my time as a trader and ambassador made Admiral Tuvok think I was seemed the job.
Mr. Vulcan.
You and your crew have my back is a great relief.
Alright, he's cool.
This is going to be interesting. I've never really tested my field intelligence subroutines, but Admiral Tuvok assures me they will perform well. He has been assisting me with the program, and I've made an extensive study of intelligence and information gathering on my own. I may require you to interact with the hierarchy and make the alliance offer if they think it's the best financial option.
Roger that. So pretty much, Neelix was a traitor, and he uses that to contact his race. Since the Doctor is a hologram, he can change his appearance and run his espionage program while I interact with him, and he inputs that into the computer and whatnot.
Cooperative should be amenable to our alliance. I foresee no problems and should not require your assistance.
And there you go.
I will inform you if the situation changes.
She doesn't think there will be any problems. And Harry,
The Kazon are argumentative and difficult. Getting them on our side will be tricky. I'll be negotiating with the leaders of 5 of the clans. While I hope to bring them all on board, I'll be happy if we get 1 or 2. The Rhode Island is a tough ship.
Rhode
I'd be
Island.
grateful if you could bring your ship to the negotiations. The Kazon respect a show of force, and your ship might be just the thing we need to sway them to argue.
So I think the Kazon was supposed to be the Klingon of the Delta Quad.
And the Octanti have worked with us in the past. You should not find it difficult to make a convincing case for a renewed alliance.
And yeah, the other two, well, they worked with us before. And hey, look, hidden area. Yay! You can't find me. Man, if they would be able to let people get invited to ship interiors again, I would be so happy. Mainly because I want to show off the ship's interiors, and then we can do like a little hide and seek games on them.
Ready to beam you back to your ship, sir.
Okay. I wanted to explore your ship a little bit more, but I'll deal with it. And I don't know, would you guys like to see ship interior, like me exploring them, just showing them off to you? So I have the Belfast as well as the original bridge. And I think there's one more I have. I think that would make it interesting, like, what do you know? Tor, I guess, would be. But I have to give the tour to somebody. I can't just do it by myself. That's the one thing. I need somebody to talk to while I do it, so we can discuss it. Bum bum bum. I'm not flying in that. No. Oh god, don't make me go down to the planet.
That's close enough. This is restricted space, and you're not welcome. We don't need
Oh,
your advice.
gosh.
Our Voth allies are more than very well.
Yeah, you don't like me.
What's the meaning of this?
I'm extending an offer from Admiral Tuak and the rest of Alliance High Command.
We want no more alliances. Be gone.
Oh,
The Voth are on their way.
guess what time it is? Fight the Voth. That's what time it is. It's that time. Oh, there's another cruiser down there. There you are. Let's deal with you next. I don't think so. Stay still. Get shot at. Get shot at. Now, these missions are fun to play. Help if I hit the right button to balance out my shields. But I just like knocking at them because of how long they are. Alright, I don't have to repair you. Fire that, fire that. I do respect everything that the developers do with this game. It's just little nitpicks that I have that I think are interesting to look at, and it'll be interesting to know why said thing was done this way compared to this way. So I guess that could be one of the goals I have for the future then, is to try to talk to the developers and get insights on why things were done a certain way instead of a different way. So no, Jared was talking about how he would love to see you customize, say, what era tricorder you're using, or what teleport or animation you use, or little things like that. It'd be interesting ways to add more depth to the character customization, which is already extensive, and then just try to bring, I guess, people in more. I don't know exactly, like, I can't explain it that well, but it is a very interesting thing to, like, talk about. Actually, here's what you guys think. Would you like to see what different ways you can customize, different ways you can, let's say, do transwarp?
While your ship may be formidable, it is still no match for the Vault. We have already chosen the Vault have been a power in this part of the galaxy longer than even the Vaadwaur. They do make some excellent points. You have given us...
Okay. Oh, they didn't join.
It is agreeable that your efforts to recruit...
I don't think they... Oh, I don't know.
We are reaching out to...
Recruit them next, then I'll go to down the list. But if, say, you'd have a different transwarp thing, would you like to have multiple options to do that? Granted, that could be one way they add crap, what do you call it? Let me actually read this and I'll explain more. Hey, look, guess what? Cube. Oh, no cube. Spheres. Probes. Oh, hey.
I have a priority message for the Ambassador Rara. The cooperative has a problem with which they require your assistance. An Octanti synthetic virus has infected a recently liberated cube, causing severe problems for the fragile consciousnesses of the former drones. They are falling to man unknown. We need the Octanti to transmit the shutdown code for the
Never.
It's arriving now.
Oh, where's this cube at? Is it a tactical? It is a tactical. Holy crap.
Lower. You're prepared. Assimilated.
Ambassador, please deactivate the virus. There are thousands of liberated Borg on that cube.
Borg are light. The only course of action is extermination.
Rarick. Where is Rarick? Oh, I'm...
So, I think what I just did there was activate it, or talk to him, pick the right option. Because there's multiple options. Either you kill him or you save him. And it's somebody he knows. And, well, you can either fight or you can destroy. And I choose to save, so let's see if that actually happens. There we go. Stop fighting. But, let's say if they keep lockboxes, let's say they can add another little set of cosmetic microtransactions, which are legitimately only cosmetic, unlike the lockboxes where you get skills, weapons, and ships from.
Rarick, we intercepted a transmission about your meeting. It was right.
Mash, I'm so overjoyed.
And they joined.
We knew recruiting the Octanti was going to be problematic.
Now let's go to Neelix. Now say different warp animation, alright? So say you got you could buy the Spore Drive. Have that as your warp or transwarp animation. Say you can get, like I mentioned earlier, like beam up, beam down, and or different styles of it. You get Cardassian, you get Romulan. Like, just do different things to add different things. And then you can even, let's say, customize your crew's outfits and stuff.
Oh, thank goodness you've arrived. I'm trying to work with the Hazari.
But you do your tricorder, you do your what else would there be? You got your tricorder, you got beam down animation. You got your warp, transwarp. I think that'd be it. Like, just add different options for that.
First, they want the Benthans to void the warrants of 3 of the Hazari, Niken, Yakella, and Agrasa.
Pleasure to see you again. I assume you can speak with more authority than this Talaxi. Then I wish you good luck. Your offer is...
The Benthans usually have a ship patrolling this area of the system. It's a neutral ground, but...
Oh, there it is.
The Benthans keep a close eye on this system. Lots of deals are made here.
Bump, 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 bump. You know, another thing I just realized. Let's say you have multiple packs of interiors that you bought. Why not? Why couldn't you mix and match them?
I am High Justicar Method. I was told you needed to speak to me on a code. How can we assist you? It's always demands when it comes to the Bazaar.
Demands.
Transmit, there's no way we'd agree to all this. Sorry. Good point. I can rescind the warrants for the Ken and Yakella.
Will they give us what we want? Of course we knew they wouldn't give us everything. What? I mean, good.
Yeah.
Let's see. We give the Benthans Nikedon, and we get 2 of our captains back? Done. Nikedon is a Bashik Monar. I think the closest translation we have. Sure, I'll draw up the contract. Just try.
So we gotta go to the satellite now, transmit it, and we'll be good. But there's just little things like that would be cool. Or even better, if you want to increase the size of like Earth space dock or any other space dock or areas you can meet up with people, like DS9, New Romulus, Dyson Sphere, all those places. Let us buy. What do you call them? Like how you buy the fleet modules. Well, say charge $10. Let us buy a place where our fleet can permanently have a sub base, and we can meet, and that could be our recruiting point or place where we can have meetups for instances and stuff. Because I will tell you this, not everybody understands how to get to the fleet starbase. That's the other thing I'm going to work on, is explain the fleet stuff better. They're just cool little things that you can do.
Fine. I won't. What? The Benthans? I thought I'd be going to one of your prisons. Lowering shields now.
Beam the bridge, or brig.
We should take our prisoner to that Benthan patrol ship.
Alright, let's do this real quick. But yeah, those are some of my random thoughts that Jared and I had to talk with. I know it's not laid out in perfect, order, but I think that would be interesting to see. We finally got our star bases, which was rumored from I want to say from the beginning, because I've heard about that since beta.
The Hazari seem a little too happy about this. I don't think that's the case.
On behalf of all the Hazari, thank you for Oh, what can it hurt now? we've got an airtight contract. Remember those hollow
Yeah.
we got from that Ferengi? He also sold us a nice, personal-sized one with low-emission power pack. We gave that one to Niket. Right about now, he should be slipping out of the brig and into the crew of that bin. Not so fast. Our contract specifically states that you cannot.
So
And that's done.
I understand.
I'll meet you back at Voyager.
that dude just got put in the brig and escaped. Now we're gonna go to the doctor. We gotta talk to the like mathematical computing potato heads. That's what I'm gonna call them. They're the potato heads. Oh, I gotta send the signal. Signal the doctor.
Hello again. I thought it would be best if I used your bridge's hollow emitters for this conversation. I'm currently
The hierarchy, that's what they are.
as one of those.
See? Potato looking.
I don't think you want to see any more of this than you have. The hierarchy assume I'm one of the crew. I've begun a review of their cost analysis matrix, which is what they use.
And I want to say these are the Ferengi of the Delta Quad.
Right now, their ship is running silent, which means they're closed, and all higher-level computer functions are locked down. I need those to complete my review. The ship is currently cloaked by one of the nav beacons in this region.
Alright, so we gotta go this way to a nav beacon.
The hierarchy once corrupted my programming in an attempt to spy on Voyager. This seems...
And once we get there, we do something with the nav beacon. There it is. I see it flashing.
quite useful. Perhaps I'll write a holonovel about my experiences as a spy.
Ooh.
That's close enough. I don't want any trouble. Don't tell us your secrets and we won't tell you ours.
The hierarchy is consulting the cost analysis matrix.
There you go.
This is exactly what I need.
I am sorry, but the hierarchy has evaluated the investment needed for such an undertaking, and we find that the Alliance ships are simply outmatched by the body. There's no...
I have an idea. Follow my lead. Perhaps we could arrange for a demonstration. I could reroute the cloaking device through our main deflector dish.
You could do that. Very well.
2 holographic Borg probes coming up.
Borg probe? Hardly a challenge. I want something big.
1 Vought bulwark coming up.
I got this. Where you at? There you are. Prove your worth. So here we have to use our bridge officer abilities to impress the hierarchy. Pretty cool. I got, like, my science guys got this. Do this, 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 this.
Now you can finish off.
I don't believe it. Run the numbers again.
Yeah, you can underestimate all you want, but it's true. Getting the doctor.
Excellent work, Doctor. You'll record. Excellent.
Let's go to the last system. Let's get this done with. Bam, there we are. Look at our ship being all pretty and everything. Like, yo. This is the tricky one. I usually fail this one every time, but we're going down here to get this. Leave me alone. I need this thing of gas. Woo doo doo doo. Alright. There we go. That gas is very important to my research and development needs.
Glad to see you. It seems the Kazon don't believe we have enough ships to stop the Vaadwaur. I keep telling them we'll have the numbers if we work together, but...
More
Oh,
ships.
excuse me.
We demand to see more.
Okay.
Our study reported seeing Voyager in the Delta Quadrant again. We want to see that.
Yes, I wonder. I'm going to try something. Things might get dicey if... Nellick, the USS Voyager is not available. If there is anything about it that you need to know, I can answer those questions. I was stationed on Voyager during its time here in the Delta Quadrant.
You were on Voyager. That's excellent news. If you're willing to vouch for your fleet's strength.
You're telling me... Wait a second.
Oh. They want to fight.
I don't know. You have me at a disadvantage. You know my name, but I don't know.
See, like, the way that they portray the characters and everything, even after so long and not playing them, I enjoy. Even with the simplistic animations on the models and stuff.
Seska, then you must be... We didn't even know you were still alive, Cessin. Your father took you when he left Voyager.
Alright, I gotta turn around.
When Cessin and Captain Kim squabble over old hurts, my clan has taken over a new planet, but the climate is arid and water is in short supply. About 100 of your... How unfortunate.
Shields up. Red alert.
Time to fight. Time to fight. Let us fight and destroy things. Boop. Jump again. That was amazing. That was really amazing. We got one more left. Torpedo him. Torpedo him. So we did the loco mover, we did the domino, which is from the Bajoran anniversary ship. And then we just destroyed with the multi-vector tractor beam. So yeah, I'm happy.
I apologize for the deception. Mage Session holds a great deal of power over the rest of the Kazon clans. I hope my actions here will...
The Kazon are very factional. I can believe that Cessin strong-armed them into acting as they did. I would like to welcome the Kazon Ogla and the other allied Kazon to the Alliance.
And there we go.
I heard you tried to get the Kazon Relora to join the Alliance. I would have helped if I could, but I had my hands full with Cessin and the Kazon Mistral. Cessin is obsessed with Voyager. I don't know what his father told him about us, but Seska was a thorn in our sides for most of our early time in the Delta Quadrant. She certainly wasn't the victim. She was the aggressor. It looks like her hatred of Voyager has been passed on to her son. I wish he could have had a better legacy.
So, when they first got the Delta Quad, some stuff happened with one of the characters, and that's where that's coming in from.
Our success on this mission falls within expected parameters. Some of the races are willing to join us, but others did not see the wisdom of working.
And we completed that. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for the support. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and let me know what you thought about the cosmetic microtransactions. What you thought about, like, having your own custom or different teleportation down or up from different shows or different eras, having different tricorders out, having different warp and transwarp abilities and stuff like that. Little things that you can put on that are module based, or let me rephrase that should be module based in the actual game. Hence is why everybody has a certain animation depending on what the coding for that character says. It's pretty much the same thing as the sliders in the character customization or the different outfits. All that is module based. That's what I'm explaining. So, back on track. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments. If you liked it, disliked it, let me know. Thumbs up, thumbs down. If you want to help support the channel, that's why I say share it. Sharing and commenting are very big. Same with the thumbs up and down. And if you actually want to support with money, you can check out the Patreon page. The goals in that are still changing because I'm still trying to get my first Patreon. Those will change, and depending on what level you end up picking at, you have different, they're called rewards, but you get different perks. I'm gonna call them perks because I don't want to say rewards. They're perks for helping support. And then if you can't do like a monthly recurring thing, you still want to donate, check out that PayPal donation link. Everything's down in the description below. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you for watching.